Oh my gosh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute. I feel like I ghosted you guys because it's been so long, and the plan for this off season was for me to film the whole off season, which started off strong and then I kind of just fell off, and I'm gonna get to that later. But welcome back. I'm welcoming myself back because I haven't done this in a very long time. If you don't know me, I am an NPC bikini competitor, and I also am an online lifestyle and competition prep coach, and off season, of course, because that's the most important part. And I usually post weekly vlogs, but your girl has been off her game lately. Again, I will get all to that. I have so many updates because it's been so long. Honestly, I don't even know how long it's been. I think it's been like 3 months. Yeah, life has been a crazy roller coaster for me, and that's honestly why I've been absent for so long. It is a Thursday, the 7th, and it's 11:30. I'm about to eat my pre-workout meal, make it up, and then I'm about to go hit some glutes and a smidgen of quads because your girl doesn't need more quads. So first off, this meal is just chicken and rice and then some vegetables. It's a lot of chicken because we're actually going to Universal in Orlando, which is about an hour, I think that would be south, I don't know, of here, to go to Universal for my, I guess we'll start here, my fiance's birthday. So we went on that cruise I was talking about earlier, and what's so funny is the night before that he proposed, man, this would have been like the perfect opportunity for you to propose to me, because this has been something we've like talked about, our friends knew, and I was the only one who didn't know. And I am never surprised, so like, it was pretty wild. I was very shocked. Obviously I said yes, but, so it's his birthday this weekend, and instead of getting him like a present, I got him and I tickets to Universal, because I feel like you get to a certain time where it's like you can only get somebody so much. Like, he is not a material person, so like if I were to get him a pair of shorts, like he would be so grateful, but it's like, that's kind of lame. Because we went to the Olympia Expo, which was so cool and so fun. We didn't get any tickets to watch the show, but we went to the expo for one of the days, and it was literally like, we felt like we were at Disney World. Like, it was just better. It was the best time, and we still snuck a little glance at the stage and all that. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that. In terms of my off season, we are 5 months today post-show, which is wild to me because I feel like I just competed, but then at the same time I feel like a lot of time has passed. But there were some rocky bumps in the off season. When we were on the cruise, we planned it out as a 5-day cruise, but we planned it out to be a whole time of rest because I haven't taken like a week, more than one consecutive rest day since last October of last year. Same with him too. So what we did on that cruise was we did not train, we did not do any cardio. Obviously we got a boatload of steps in, but no training, no cardio. And for nutrition, we just ate when we wanted to. I mean, obviously we didn't binge like crazy people, But it was very nice to kind of disconnect and give personally for me, my body a rest, because after prep, my body was just so exhausted. And actually the week before we left, I had a night where I woke up in the middle of the night and my legs were in excruciating like inflammation pain. So the rest was much needed. I got back to it right away because I missed it, obviously. And then this was my first check-in, fully back on everything. And I'm fired up, especially after watching the Olympia. Oh my God, I loved watching the Olympia. It was so much fun. I got the pay-per-view. I went to the expo. It was so fun. But this check-in is probably my best check-in I've had this whole entire off-season. For me personally, in my eyes, because I haven't liked my check-ins lately. So maybe I'll throw the front pose on screen. I posted it on my Instagram story because that's when you know I am liking how I look or my check-ins, because I don't like sharing them if I don't like them. But yeah, I am 10 pounds heavier than I was at the end of my last off season right now. And I'm at the same leanness, I would say. So I'm 132.7 pounds right now, and at the end of my last off season I was 122.7 pounds. So it's kind of freaky, you know, how that works out. And then my stage weight was 112 at Universe. So about 20 pounds up from my stage weight, which is needed because I need to put on more density. So I'm not going to be like one of those pros that put on 8 to 10 pounds in their off season. Your girl needs to grow. Obviously not gain a bunch of body fat, but your girl needs to grow. And I think it's happening. I think it's working. I've been training hard, eating good, except for that 1 week. And I've been on my stuff. So at the Olympia Expo, there was a Flavor Gang stand, and I don't like ordering from their website because it's literally $15 for shipping. And for the amount you could spend on shipping, you could get another sauce. So naturally, when I saw this booth, I had to get one because it was free shipping. And girl math, it's pretty much like getting a free sauce, because I would have paid the amount that I paid for one sauce on the website. So I got 2 sauces. This one is so good, and then this one's good too. This one's zeros, and then this one's 10s. Obviously, if you're having stuff like this, weigh it out. Because you may be a little too generous with your sauces. For me, I actually don't even use a full serving of these because it's like a lot and I don't need that much, but so I just ate, but I usually do this every morning and night, but I haven't done it yet, so I was gonna show you guys. So this has made like a world of a difference, not even with my digestion, but just like my stomach. I don't even know how to explain it. My stomach just feels good. And like flat all the time. Like it already did, but like this stuff just like, it's just magical. So I drink this every morning. It's organic aloe vera juice, and I do just 2 fluid ounces morning and night in a cup. It's literally barely anything. And then I do 2 scoops of L-glutamine, so morning and night. So I do 10 grams of L-glutamine morning and night, so that'd be 20 grams a day, and then 4 ounces in total of the aloe vera juice. It does taste a little funky because the glutamine's unflavored, and this just has like I don't even know how to explain it. Like it just tastes like wood. Well, I don't even know what it tastes like. I really don't. I don't know. But it's such a little amount that it's like you'll survive and you get used to it. It's literally that much. Like, come on. But what I do put in it so it like goes down easier. I also put these in my water. Because in the off season for me, it's been really hard to get my water in. Rather than prep when I'm like hungry all the time, I just drink water. But I've been getting a gallon in a day, and I got a new water bottle too. How cute is that? It was like $30 on Amazon. I feel cool too. And it's metal. But I put these in my water sometimes too. Don't overuse them. But it's like a Mio flavor drop, but they're stevia sweetened instead of sucralose. I'm trying to do as little sucralose as possible. Obviously, you can't get rid of it all. Like, it's in my protein powder, it's in my pre-workout, but I try to cut corners as much as possible with it, because stevia is a lot better than you. But these are I get them from Publix. They're Stir, I feel like I'm on a makeup channel. They're called the Stir Water Drop. And I also used to drink the Zevias, which if you've been here since the beginning of my YouTube videos, you already know. I have a whole video on me ordering from the actual website and stuff. Those are fire. This stuff, you guys, even if you don't have gut issues, like, it's literally it'll just make you feel good. So I recommend it. Amazon. Show, I feel like it was challenging. It always is, like, the first one, or however many post shows you go through, it's definitely difficult, but I think each time it gets easier. But for me, it was really challenging in the aspect of, like, body image. Not necessarily that I wanted to be shredded all the time, but it was just really hard seeing my body go from one extreme just to normal, you know? And it took me a while to get used to that, in a sense. So I would have days where I would just have literally the worst body dysmorphia ever. And when I mean, like, bad, I mean, like, really, 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 really bad body dysmorphia. It got to a point where it was just so bad that, like, I didn't even want to look at myself in the mirror. I was not saying kind things to myself about what I saw in the mirror. I would try and, like, take photos of myself in hopes that, like, it would make me feel better, if that makes sense, because when I get pictures of myself and I look at them, most of the time I don't look as bad as I think I look. And when it's in a picture, it's easier for me to be like, oh, hey, like, I don't look bad, you need to chill. But, like, even that wasn't helping to an extent. So I was just dealing with that for a while. And I mean, obviously you're always gonna have body image days, prep, off of prep, it's just life. But bodybuilding, you know, you're focusing on a physique, so that aspect's gonna make it that much worse, in a sense. So I think that really took a hit with me, because I already have really bad body dysmorphia, but I think that post-show it was a lot worse. Because I think part of the reason that it was so bad was because of the fact that when I was in prep, I would look at photos when I was off season sometimes and be like, almost like not excited but not excited, because I remember last year I had really bad body dysmorphia too. And it just sort of amplified not even the more weight that I gained, just the deeper into my reverse that I got. So that was kind of like a big reason that I just didn't want to film, and I haven't really posted. Because it's like, I didn't even want to look at myself in the mirror, so why would I want to take a video and a YouTube video and put a fake smile on and be like, I am having the best time ever, couldn't be better. Like, obviously I want to be real and be like, yeah, I'm struggling with body dysmorphia, but when you get to a point where you don't even want to, like, videotape yourself and look back at it, you know, it's like, okay, I should just take a step back. Because there were times that I filmed a YouTube video and edited it, and I just hated it. I, like, just didn't like it, and I was like, I'm just not even gonna post it. I think that happened 2 times. Like, I have 2 videos that I took and filmed, and I just never posted them because I just did not feel comfortable in my own skin post-show at all. And I'm at a point now where I'm comfortable. I still have those days, but they're not as bad as they were. So that's really good. And then also, life has just been a huge roller coaster for me, in a sense where I've had crazy ups, like my engagement, and then crazy downs. Like, not really in the bodybuilding aspect, just in life aspect, if that makes sense. I'm not really gonna go into that because I just don't really want to talk about it on the internet. But Josh and I, we have also been we've really built up a relationship with God, in a sense that not even just going to church. So when we moved to Tampa, there's this really cool church called Radiant Church. If you're in Tampa, you should definitely check out Radiant. There's like 10 locations. And we went, and it was just this crazy presence feeling, but for the longest time we couldn't go to church on Sundays because we always had to work Sundays. So we started kind of taking off Sundays, and we've been going to church every Sunday, digging into the Word. We go to a group at the church every Wednesday night, and it's just been really good for our relationship for each of us, because like I said, we've always been believers. We've been raised that way, but we never, it's different when you're older because there's no one like your parents really, I wouldn't say pushing it on you, but enforcing it, I guess, because my parents used to always have me go to church with them, and really with my diet during my off season. So like prep, it's like so much more interesting to film and watch because it's changing weekly. So I think that was another reason that I hadn't filmed as much, because I was literally I do the same thing. I'm like a robot in a sense. But yeah, no, and then November's a really busy month, because after this weekend, the following weekend, my mom is competing in a bodybuilding competition. So if you are 50 years old and 45 or whatever age and you're saying, I'm too old to get in shape, bull crap, because my mother is 52 or 53. I don't know. Sorry, Mom. She looks like she's 20 though. And she's competing. She used to compete when she was about a little bit older than I am right now. Her and my dad did together, and then she obviously fell out of that. And she decided, she initially lost weight with a lifestyle coach, and then she's like, man, I'm gonna bodybuild. So she is doing her first, she's been on prep for like 4 months. She's doing her first show this weekend, which unfortunately I will not be able to make it, but I will be live streaming it at Universal. And then the following weekend, she's doing another show, which I'll be at that one. So I'm super excited for her. It's been really cool to watch. She's badass. Like, there's nothing to it. Like, that's where I get it from, 100%. After her show, Josh and I are flying to Colorado to see his parents and his family for Thanksgiving, which I am so excited because I freaking love Colorado. It's so beautiful. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Florida gal through and through, but when I retire one day, I could see myself moving to Colorado.